What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play right after these commercial breaks. Welcome back. Time to get this game started against Pittsburgh. Let's see how we do. Okay. Bullpen, let's see. Slur velocity, forcing control. Is that cap? Change up break. Work on what else? Let's see. Speed, base run aggressiveness. Distance throwing, arm accuracy 53, arm strength of 75. Work on arm accuracy. Level 1, you can't really do anything with level 1s. You get to like level 3, I think, and level 4. De Los Santos.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next.
Chris Bryant.
Angel De Los Santos, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Thomas Yokoyama. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Thomas Yokoyama.
Yokohama. Come on, controller. Let it go in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you know,
landed right on his back.
On your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time for a look at our umpires
Now
in this
100?
one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have behind the dish. He is tight on the corner. He is.
Back the fuck off, because Bulldog has got it.
Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners on base.
321 batting average. 604 slugging percentage.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that.
Rising fastball.
Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended.
And the throw to first is
double play ball.
4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. An inning in the books. No score on the show. At the plate, Maikel Franco.
Leading up for
Here
the
comes the
Phillies,
first pitch.
the third baseman,
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So digging in now, David Peralta.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
0-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He'll start this one at 269. 10 home runs, 56 runs batted in. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That slab ball tricked him.
Down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Rich Bulldog, 9-1-2 due up. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start.
That's no speed, so I couldn't try to stretch it for a second.
Leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Now batting, number 6.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the kick.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut.
Yeah, that's right down the fucking pipe. Man, swing.
Bulldog aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Yokoyama. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, let's go, big fella. He's right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Come on, baby, see it done.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Your pitch only, huh?
Lifted in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in for his second at bat. Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Damn, everybody's striking out on this, man.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. So no runs here.
Damn shame.
Now to the plate, Stephen Chavis.
And
you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Come on, guys.
Los Santos has like the worst ERA possible, but we can't get runs against that guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And in steps Scott Kingery.
That's shortstop, Scott
High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 homers and
oh, come on, Blue.
RBIs.
That's a strike.
1-1 to count. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, we got one here.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Fielded cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Enyel De Los Santos.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 51.
Hey,
first offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Fouled away.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. chance. Rich Bulldog. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Right to Harper.
Has a read on it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Thomas Yokoyama. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Softly in front of the plate. And that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Roller toward the hole. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So next to the plate for the Phils,
the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike
Harper
3.
Is flaming at everything.
The side. Back alongside Mark DeRozan. Matt Vasgersian as Michael Harper gets set to start out the inning.
Ronco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Michael.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Franco.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. McNeil waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him.
Realmuto.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Bulldog pitch great in every ballpark. He's just that dynamic of a pitcher.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's at the knees. I thought they said it's Japanese.
Still down 3-0. Leading off the inning, Stephen Shaver. To get something going here.
Retired aside in ordering 50 pitches or less.
Shaver.
first pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Into the box
The
now.
shortstop.
Scott Kingery comes into this at bat 0-1 in the ball
Our
game.
pitching is on point.
And that's in there for strike
season.
1.
Where's it first here?
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Count remains at 0-2.
1 out, 1 out.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. And
come on, Blue. That's the second time I pitch a ball right there and you called it a ball.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Weekly hit to third. To his left, Bryant. Throw on to board, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your
Dane
attention, please.
McConnell is on to
Now
pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Dane McConnell.
Plate, Rich Bulldog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the net, the pitcher, Bulldog.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now batting, number 6.
In for strike 2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-2. He's running. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Go hard,
After it is
score, you got
Peralta. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. He pulls into second
So much for my stolen base.
Score on the play as well.
Shades are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason.
So much for my stolen base and trying to steal the base and his asshole hit the ball.
Fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Leading off the inning.
So much for
Bulldog's
first stolen base.
The 7th fielder,
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls in one.
What's up, Aiden?
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Up, up, up.
Pops this one up. Ward in foul ground. 1 away. So he's still got his.
How was your business trip?
In the 7th, and with that in
was
mind,
it good?
Check out the league leaders
now
in shutouts.
Second
and as you
baseman,
see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. 0-1 the count.
I've been good. Just working too much.
Comes the 0-1. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul.
Did you get to see anything in London?
Here we go, guys.
And he won't offer it that. Too high.
Did you go visit Big Ben?
Bases are empty, one man out. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
That's cool. You can see the castle. That's what's up.
Gone now in the Philadelphia 7th.
The right
and
fielder,
that'll bring in a
3.
dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
And why you had to make an emergency landing?
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Damn Harper. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't fly without the flaps, that's for sure.
Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco.
But besides that, I guess everything is okay.
So far in this one as we move into the later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and missed.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
There you go. That could be your next trip to London and go have some fun.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
Or maybe there's somewhere else you want to go besides London.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo.
I got it. Ball.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
That ball took forever to get out
now
there.
Batting,
Jeez.
JT Realmuto. And they're down to their final 4 outs
Up
here,
next
Dan.
for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he'll just watch
Nothing.
to try and get an idea.
No one is getting on. That's why.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0.
Hey,
now
come
in
on
the
now.
box,
One time right here.
Bulldog.
The pitcher, Rich Bulldog.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground for
Come on,
He
get that
can't pick it up cleanly.
Damn
And
it.
the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good
One more.
composure.
4-4. Take the base.
Now at the plate, Steven Chavis.
Leading off
0
for the
for 2 with a
Phillies.
couple of
Steven
strikeouts
Chavis.
for
The
him
first
so
baseman.
far.
Steven.
Shave ball.
David.
No.
Here comes the 0-1. A
One more,
bouncer to the
one more.
left side. Rosario's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Stepping in, Scott Kingery.
Up next
it's
for
been an
Philadelphia.
0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Scott
Kingery. Swung on and missed for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play.
Parts went farther than the ball did.
He'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Mitch.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
New York.
I gave up the first hit to the first batter in the beginning of the game. The first inning. Nobody was thinking about a damn no-hitter. Scott Robbie, Diamondbacks. Add to bullpen. What is he? 64? Psh. Relief pitcher. Add to bullpen. $5. Fuck it. I just add him to the bullpen. Actually, I didn't have a bunch of 65s in my bullpen. 74. Nah, just get rid of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, my phone's been acting stupid all day. I guess Sprint is doing some kind of work on their towers and shit, just messing motherfucking shit up. I know you have for internet. If you have Spectrum, yeah, then I understand. The internet is terrible. Not up where I live. Sprint usually have great service up here. I got Boost Mobile, which is kind of Sprint anyway, but for the most part it's good. I guess they're replacing towers or something. I guess everybody's trying to upgrade to 5G or whatever it is, so they're replacing the towers. I think Verizon is the only one that has 5G so far. And there's only certain places that have it. Yeah, I got Verizon for internet. I don't have them for phone.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White. Rich Bulldog is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now in the box, Tim Anderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Armband. I just noticed it's black.
Anderson.
So.
away. Nobody away.
First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball.
Do you have Verizon for internet too, or you just have them for your phone?
Lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can
sometimes
go about it. This team's focused.
That happens with Verizon with the internet. But most of the time that shit happens, they be like late at night when they think people are sleeping. They're fucking around with it.
I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's been a catalyst.
I've been here wanting to smash my computer against the wall because the internet ain't working. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning and they can't do anything about it.
You have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
At the plate, Charlie Tilson. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming, here it is. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the
bad for him, good for me.
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yoan.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Welcome to the stream.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Thanks for joining.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless.
Of course it's scoreless. This is the first inning.
So here's Daniel Palka now, and given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster.
Recorder out with a pitch thrown high. I hate when they do that. Every time you go for high, they call for the friggin' ball low.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
Palka didn't see that 99 mile an hour
defensive
fastball.
Alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Gonzalez.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Plays a 1 here.
I need to find out when 2K20 is coming out.
Already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Come on, Blue. That ball is in the zone. Okay.
In the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate. A lot of pitchers have made it clear his presence back there, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Next to hit will be the pitcher.
3 home runs, 7 RBIs.
Scoring position with 2 gone.
Nice.
Work it ahead.
For the incoming clutch.
On the belt, the pitch.
There we go, clutch gapper. Oh, he cut it off, but that's still clutch. It's still gonna score.
And he's safe at the plate as they take
That's still a batting clutch right there.
Hey, attaboy.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Contemplating retirement because he gave up a 2-out knock. That was
To give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and a beautiful.
Oh, that's a hell of a catch. Wow, that first baseman is on shit.
First base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field.
Damn.
We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this.
I don't know how the fuck he stopped that.
Stepping up now, Gabby
Leading
Guerrero.
off for the White Sox.
7, 8, 9.
The
Bottom
right
of the
fielder.
order set to go here
Number
in the third.
65.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Pulled the string on that changeup on him.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1 and 2.
He ain't biting at that one. He's like, you tricked me once already, bitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Franks patrolling center.
I didn't think Franks was going to get to that one, but he did. He ran his ass up.
Up next for Chicago, Yolmer Sanchez. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Knuckleballer.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you.
What kind of dogs do you have?
3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping. Carlos Rodon. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0.
Welcome back as the Mets
Heidi.
for their third
Shit, I haven't seen Heidi in a while.
And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next
Leading
it'll
off
be
for the
Tim
White Sox.
Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
I had a Chihuahua when I was younger. She was mean. She was a mean little dog.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Charlie Tilson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Oh, I love this, boys.
Oh,
Mano
his
y
timing
mano.
is
He's
off
coming to
on
get
it.
him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase that
That's a
knuckleball.
great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Okay.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well.
He sent it on Instagram.
Are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
The batter, the third baseman.
Check it afterwards.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's
After that,
one.
Naga.
2 out, nobody on.
One now.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of... He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And
tagged his ass.
On the tag.
Down
in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next up from New York, Rich
The pitcher,
Bulldog,
number
2 men
44.
on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Bulldog.
Lefties. Not good against lefties.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out toward second.
That worked.
Try, but it's thrown into the outfield. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Second running batting in the friggin' game.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Have a good night. It's Aiden RBX. Appreciate you stopping by and talking as always.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And
Now
that'll bring in Jeff
number
McNeil.
6.
Come on, big guy, your pitch, huh?
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Let's go, he's going,
Lifted
he's
the
going,
other
he's going.
way to left center. Tilson is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Friggin' Tilson. Thought that would be a gapper. But he was playing the gap.
Leading off for the White
Called
Sox.
out on strikes his last
The left
time
fielder.
through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
Shit, I drove in both of our runs. Bulldog drove in those 2 runs.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
No shit. ERAs.
Stepping in, Chris Gonzalez.
the lowest
He'll look to
ever.
bounce
The
back
first
after
baseman.
striking out
Chris
his last time up.
Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Frozen with that fat. What?
Look at our line score.
Is it recording now with a pitch strong? Oh, it was out.
Yeah,
it was outside.
It's worth mentioning that
It wasn't outside. It was inside. It was high inside.
Digging in, Joaquin
Now
Ferreira.
batting.
First 2 men in the inning have both
Joaquin
gone down via the punch-out, so we'll
Ferreira.
see if he can fare any better.
I guess
Back in
it
here,
wasn't
and that's the
inside
first strike.
the zone. It was like
I really like how
borderline.
he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And it's fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here.
99-mile-an-hour fastball, boy.
1-2-3
Burner.
go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabby Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. In now, Yolmer Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slowly to first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Jose Abreu will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 79, Jose Abreu.
The average is at 308 entering play. 13 home runs and 54 runs batted in. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And the
oh, come on, douchebag. That should have been a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Now at the plate, Rich Bulldog.
The pitcher,
number singles
44.
to his credit thus far.
Rich Bulldog.
Line towards
right
field.
to center field.
And he'll get
right to fucking center
field. Away, and that. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Fouled it off. Fouled it off.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Charlie Tilson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
I'd say so.
Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Nimmo.
Oh, he crushed.
He's got it. A nice
damn,
play
I
there.
thought
2 away.
that was a home run. He crushed the shit out of that, it looked like.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Ready once again, Daniel Polka. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Fouled away.
Hey, come on, guys.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
1-1.
Back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gonzalez.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Here we go, guys.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
That knuckleball is dirty, man.
Into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Standing in, Joaquin Ferreira. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Nothing. Because no one's going to get on.
By him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Next for the Mets, Rich Bulldog. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it
he stopped that fucking. He stopped that fucking third. I thought he was gonna go home, you dummy. He should have went home.
So stepping in,
Gabby Guerrero.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
65.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Nimmo is there. Run away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, 3 hits in this freaking game.
Here we go.
And one of them was a double. Might have been a triple if Nimmo didn't stop at third base.
And there are 2 men gone now. Philip Beck will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Philip Beck.
Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. He'll enter play here at 323. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Grounded up the first baseline. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Bulldog is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when
it should be a real record. This is the third one.
Dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
KL. Whatever. Ten balls, 78 strikes. With the flamethrower arm of the gods. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. It's Aiden RBX. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful time in London. And I will see you next time in the stream tomorrow. Peace. Deuces. Good night.